Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. So, I'm sure you can see the title of this video about how taking care of yourself saves you and the country money. So, we'll talk about that in a minute. But I just want to start by, as usual, going over why I'm qualified to talk about these sort of things. So as many of you know, I was in the hospital. I had a stroke years ago. And years after that, I actually learned about the idea of using food as medicine. And it was just a struggle for me to try to find, what worked for me and what resources I needed, things like that. And so I became a health coach. And I like to remind people that we can, a health coach like me or someone else you trust can just shorten that journey for you. So you can go from where you are to wherever you want to be with your health in a shorter way, rather than, having to be a gradual journey like it was for me. The other thing is, as I learned about how powerful nutrition is and how simple it really can be, a bigger goal of mine has become to share the information with as many people as I possibly can, to to make sure that a lot of the diseases that people deal with don't ever have to even happen, because they don't have to. So let me know if I can help you with anything like that, and it's just important for us to be as healthy as we can, whether that means overcoming an illness or a symptom, or just being the healthiest version of yourself that you can be. So back to the topic for today, how taking care of yourself saves you and the country money. It's a really important thing, whether you want to look at it just as your own personal insurance benefits or insurance, that you pay for, and how, those costs can be lowered, if people in general would just be healthier, which really isn't very hard. Unfortunately, a lot of what insurance does cover are just things that mask symptoms. They're not really things that make people healthier. So, if people can do that, then overall we'd just be in better shape as a country. So again, whether that's personal insurance or Medicare or Medicaid, something that the government, gives you, no matter, how that works. People always say, oh, well, insurance is a benefit. It is, but someone is paying for it, whether it's you paying out of pocket or an employer paying. If the country as a whole could get healthier, then those fees would be a lot cheaper. I know Dr. Kim Williams talks about it a lot, how just in general, like, I forget, numbers are kind of astounding and kind of ridiculous at the same time, that I think healthcare costs are somewhere in the trillions of dollars, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And, it's not necessary, especially as a lot of people get older and have all kinds of illnesses and things that they deal with. It's just something that's not necessary. And if we would just all take a little bit more responsibility for our own health, then it wouldn't fall on things like insurance and, government, benefits, different things that they supply, things like that. So, yeah, so just another angle to kind of think about health and well-being and things like that. So, so maybe that kind of helps put things into perspective, and, maybe there wouldn't be as many medical costs and insurance costs if people were just a little bit healthy in general. I forget the number of the statistic, but something like, if people would get like just a tiny bit healthier, like, it would save like ridiculous, again, astounding amounts of money, just if people would take a little bit of responsibility. So, yeah, so that just might be something else that you want to think about. So as usual, I'm just checking my notes here. As usual, visit me on any of the social channels if you have any questions or want any help with anything. I'll link our One Simple Change page with the longs down below. That's where I recommend people join. We share a lot of resources on that, whether it's, recipes, we share articles and videos and just all kinds of things. So I definitely encourage you to join that. And, whether you're watching this on live or on replay, go ahead and comment, anything that you want to comment down below about the video, even if it's just an emoji and the way it made you feel. Anything you think you want to add that I may have missed, anything that you want me to cover in a future video. I'd be happy to do that. So go ahead and comment down below anything that, that you want to about the way this makes you feel, and any other topic that you think I should cover in the future. Like I said, let me just check one more time. I think that's about it though. So yeah, so have a beautiful and colorful day. Bye-bye, everybody.